Hi guys, welcome back to Shadowman Adventures. We are here at the entrance of the south gate to the Dawson Forest Wildlife Management Area. This place was originally the Georgia Nuclear Aircraft Laboratory, which was built in the 50s, began operations in 1958 and remained operational up until 1971. The main purpose of this location was to do research on the feasibility of a nuclear-powered aircraft. They made some success, but they never did a complete flight under nuclear power. We are going to do a quick tour of what's left of this location. Most of it has been torn down. There's still some of the structure left in here, so we're going to go look through some of that. And I also have some photographs that I will put up during the video that were taken back when the place was operational. They're not very good, but it'll give you an idea of what the place looked like back then. So let's go take a tour. Alright guys, we are here at what used to be the main office area of the place when it was operational. I'll turn you around here so you can get a look. This was the main office, or what's left of the main office. There is underground structure here, although they have it blocked up. But whenever the research facility was operational, this is where the main business office is. And over in that direction over there was a fire department and a shipping and receiving. We'll walk over there and take a look at that in just a second. And you can't see it from here, but that direction is the hot cell building, and we will actually walk up to it in just a second. So let's go look at the other two places here. Okay, here we are at the far back end of the parking lot. And as you can see, this direction, the concrete pad that I'm standing on right now, was the fire department for this location. Had fire equipment. I do have some pictures of that building that I'll put up. Let's move over here to the wood line for the shipping and receiving. And if you'll take a look around, you'll notice all the horse trailers and everything. This is used as a horse park now, where people come to ride bicycles, horses, walk the trails. So let's head on over here. Everything is grown up around here. They've got it blocked off where that you can't drive right up to it anymore. And from the looks of the tree line, we're probably going to have trouble walking into it. But we'll get there. All right, let's get through this brush here. Maybe. And here we are. Kind of hard to see because of the brush and the growth around it. But that was the ramp. Not much left to see. Let me see if I can get you up there. Relatively small building, but this was the shipping and receiving department. Okay, here we are at the hot cell building. It is the area that is fenced in right here, as you can see. It is one of the two off-limits areas. You can see part of the structure there. The hot cell building is that large concrete area there. And as you can see, the no trespassing sign. So let's move on around to the other side where we can get a better look at it. Okay, here we are at the back side. This is about the best view you get of the place without going inside the fence. This is the back side of it. And I do not recommend going into the fence because the DNR rangers have things in there that they can tell if you're inside. And once that alarm goes off, it does not take them very long at all to get here. We'll move back here to this other corner. Get a little bit better view. I don't know if you can see it or not, but one of the doors there, which has had metal put over it and welded shut. There's another no trespassing sign. So if you get caught in there, it is no way you could say you weren't warned. Get you up here. If you can see back in there, the other end of it, all the doors are metal plated and welded shut. And this is One of the locations that allegedly still has a slight amount of radioactivity to it. Nothing to worry about. The government comes in here once a year and tests for it. But we're going to run our own little test here in just a second. Okay, brought a little Geiger counter with me here, as you can see. So we're going to run our own test just to see what kind of radiation is here. Let's get this thing fired up and working. Alrighty, we have it running. I'll turn you around here where you can see it. Get it right up to the fence. And as you can see, the bottom numbers are still on 0. It is picking up absolutely nothing. Get that sensor through there just a little bit more. Alrighty. Get it back. So it is picking up absolutely nothing, which is good. In this picture, the orange highlight is the administration building. The yellow highlight is the hot cell building we went around. The red highlight is the fire department, and the pink highlight is the shipping and receiving department. Alrighty, we have made it to the end of the road, so to speak. We are now at the area that the reactor was located at. To get here from where we just left from, you just go straight on the road and drive till you literally run out of pavement. Alrighty, let's take a look around down here. The building that you see here, concrete that's stuck up out of the ground, is where the reactor was stored when it was not in use. There is structure below us here, and I do have some pictures of that I'll put up. That is the storage building. This gate here is normally closed. You can walk around it. We'll walk down here. And there was a building. Anywhere you see concrete, there's structure below you. So we'll go down here. This piece of concrete that you see at the road has grown up quite a bit from the last time I was down here. But this is the area where, when they were using the reactor, that they would bring it up out of the ground to turn it on. And when this place was operational, when I put the pictures up, it had what it kind of looked like a big chicken house built over it. That way you'll have a reference of what it was. Let's see if we can get back in here. There we go, there's a trail. Alrighty. And back when it was operational, we would have actually been inside the building right now. You can see right here, that little metal thing. The lid actually used to raise on that, and they could bring things up out of the ground with it. In the pictures you see. But this is actually where the reactor was used. Not very much left of it now. Not very much at all. And there were railroad tracks. The road we were walking on, starting right in here somewhere, had railroad tracks on it. Let's go down here to the other end, see if we can get a little better look. If you can see back in there, some more of it. But this area was clear when it was operational. I believe the brush is going to be too much to see through it. Alright, let's move down to the other end. And this is the tunnel shortly after we dropped in. Not much to see here. This is the first large gymnasium-sized room you will come into. That upper pipe in the right corner, if you could get a small car into it, you probably could. And this is what is left of the nuclear control room. You can see some of the rack mount systems in there. The door in the back has absolutely nothing in it. And as you can see, the water level used to be much higher on the walls than it is now. Okay folks, we are at the teenager's favorite location down in here. As you can see, this big pile of dirt doesn't look like much, but it is actually covering the entrance to the tunnels. And it is quite high, a lot higher than it was the last time I was here, so they have obviously put more dirt on it. But this is where the tunnel opening is, and I intentionally did not film the way in here on purpose. But I'll give you a look around where we are. Alrighty folks, that's about it for today. Glad you joined us. Thanks for checking back in. Remember, I may be a shadow of what I used to be, but I'm not going to let that stop me. Thank you for watching, and if you even remotely enjoyed this, please get out, explore some places, get some exercise, like and share. Have a good day.